What's going on YouTube? Today's video we have a brand new heater from Dreo. This is the Dreo whole room heater 714. We're going to be taking a look at it in this video. So here we have the black model. I believe it comes in another color as well. First, let's go ahead and start off with the unboxing experience, and then we'll go ahead and give you guys an overall review of this product. So when you're unboxing for the first time, it's surrounded in foam, and you get the user manual, the remote, 2 AAA batteries, and that's pretty much it. Now when we look at the remote design, you do have 7 options total. So you have a power button with some texture on it to be able to actually feel the differentiation. But you also have an increase and decrease for the temperature. You have your modes, timers, as well as your vertical and horizontal oscillation buttons. So not only is it super quiet, it's whisper quiet. Now this is actually better than a lot of options out there because it's able to heat up way faster than any other ones out there. Instant heat. So as soon as you turn it on, or as soon as you put it into the heat mode, it's gonna instantly draw out more heat, and it's circulating the air in the room. So it's doing both. On fan speed 1, we're getting 9.2 watts of power. On fan speed 2, we're getting 11.6 watts of power, and 15.5 on the third mode for fan. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and measure the wind speed on the fan mode. So right now on the first mode, we're getting about 4.5 miles per hour on the first mode. Let's go to mode 2 now. We're getting at about 5.8 miles per hour on mode 2. Third mode now. And you can kind of audibly hear it a lot louder. We're getting at about 7.6 miles per hour on the third mode. So it's not as powerful as a poly fan from Dreo themselves, but it will get the job done, especially since it's a decent amount. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and measure the wattage on each mode, so each one. So on mode 1, we're getting about 1,100 watts. On mode 2, we're getting about 1,500 watts. And on mode 3, looks like we're also getting another 1,500 watts. Let's go ahead and measure each mode. Heat temperature we're getting about 200. You know, in some areas you can see it's about 200. So it's like between 150 and 200 on the first mode. In some areas, as you can see, we're getting hotter, lower, but it's right around, we'll just round it to 150, 170. On mode 2 now, not even hot. See, 83, it's not even hot. Okay, so now for mode 2, we're getting about 250, 200 to 250. So we'll round it to 220 for mode 2. That's pretty hot. And now we're gonna go to mode 3, and it'll take a little bit longer to heat up for this one, but it's practically instant, and you can see here. So yeah, there we go. It's going to get a little bit hotter. We're going to let it warm up a little bit more. Right around 230. And we've seen a peak of 250 in there. So we're getting about 250 degrees on the third mode. When it comes to eco, I love this because it's 2 degrees under the set temperature is when it'll start to kick in. So at 83 is when this will kick in. And once it reaches 85, it'll completely turn off. And then it'll turn back on whenever it's 2 degrees under that set temperature. There's a range from 41 all the way up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea if you're actually able to change between Celsius and Fahrenheit. You might be able to. Alright, so we're going to break down the energy cost. So it's 1,500 watts, which is equivalent to 1.5 kilowatts. And to get that number, we're going to divide it by 1,000. That's 1.5 kilowatts now. Now from this point, we're going to grab this number and we're going to multiply it by a hour metric in order to get kilowatt hours. So we're going to do an average of 8 hours. That'll give us 12 kilowatt hours. Now from this point, we can go ahead and multiply this number by whatever PG&E costs per kilowatt hour. We're going to do 60 cents, so 0.6, and that'll give us our 8-hour cost usage every 8 hours, which is $7.20 every 8 hours or every day, assuming you're using it on H3 mode and you don't have any breaks whatsoever. This number can decrease by 40% if you use eco mode. So $3, close to $4, basically $4 just by using eco mode if you had it on for 8 hours. So we're going to continue this number. We're going to multiply by 7. That's our weekly cost. Multiply by 4. That's our monthly cost, and our annual cost is $2,400. Obviously, hypothetical, this will never happen unless you're living in Antarctica and you absolutely need it to be hot every single second of every day for an entire year, but that's not practically impossible. On average, Within the winter season, you're looking about spending about $200. That's the annual cost, between $100 and $200 for an average person, which is the cold typical months between October to, let's say, April. When you turn it off, it'll do a 30-second countdown. Also, if you press it again, it'll instantly turn off. If you turn it back on, this also does have a protection. So if you were to tilt this over, it'll tell you immediately that it's in the P4 mode, and it'll automatically shut down. Now this will constantly remain cool to the touch, so the entire housing, if you have children or whatever, it'll pretty much be cool to the touch. Of course, if they're going to touch this outer portion, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but they made it so it won't be crazy hot to touch. Let me just show you. It's warm to the touch, but I'm actually touching it. It's already hot, by the way. It's just warm to the touch. You're not going to burn yourself on this because it's not full metal, but you can feel the heat for sure. This has a multi-layer protection, 8 total configurations when it comes to the safety protocols. So it's a flame retardant material, overheat protection, like I said, cold to the touch housing, child lock safety feature, ETL listed, thermal insulated. It has an enhanced safety plug and the P4 tip over protection. Now for the eco mode, you're actually able to go from 41 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. This has a 60-degree vertical oscillation as well as a 90-degree horizontal oscillation. It's also able to heat up a lot better. I know I've seen a Dyson comparison video, like that's $400 to $500. Can't even compete against this. This is way better. We're gonna do testing as well for how fast it could heat up a room. I think a couple weeks ago it already sold out. 2,000 plus people bought it on Amazon, just Amazon, not even including their website, and they pretty much sold out. They restocked just a few days ago, and they're still going to continue to sell out very quickly. So if you want to be able to get your chance to get one before it starts getting even colder, now's the time to get it. Without further ado, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Yeah.